Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to recharge the AC on this 2013 Ford Escape. If this video is helpful, can you smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm? Really helps out a lot. First thing we're going to do is pop the hood. Our low pressure port is right down here, so we're going to remove this cover to get access down there. There's 4 ball sockets that this sits on, and you just need to pop them all loose. The one in the back can be a serious pain. Just get underneath here and push it up. Now we can easily see our port right there. Now take your recharge hose here, and we are just going to press it onto that fitting. You're going to hear a click. There we go. Now take your hose and just drape it off to the side here so it's not in the way of the belts when we start our vehicle. Now start your vehicle. Then turn your temperature all the way to the coldest setting. Turn the AC on and your blower speed all the way to the highest setting. We are using R134A refrigerant. I will have this link down in the description below where you can get a recharge hose, refrigerant, and things like that. That'll be linked down below where you can get that online. So now we're going to look at our gauge here, and you can see that it is low. So we're going to fill it up until it's about 40 to 45 psi on the gauge here. You want to go by a gauge if you don't have one, because if you just fill it with cans, you can overfill your system and ruin it. So to fill, we're just going to squeeze the trigger here, and you'll notice the gauge drops down to nothing. It doesn't work when you're squeezing the trigger. We're just going to oscillate the can between 3 o'clock 12 o'clock. We're just gonna keep holding the trigger here and allow the compressor to draw in that refrigerant. When you want to take a reading, you release the trigger and you can read the gauge. On a system that's really low, you might notice that the needle bobs back and forth. So you'll hear the compressor click when it turns on, and the needle will draw down to a certain point, and then you'll hear another click where the compressor shuts off and the needle will pop back up, and it'll just keep repeating that process. And when you start filling it, you want to get it filled to the point where the needle stays steady and doesn't ever move. And we want that needle to stay up there around that 40 psi, 45 psi mark. Alright, there we are. We're up near 40. You might put a little bit more in this one, but that gives you the idea of what's going on here. Make sure that you do not fill it up here into the yellow or the red. If your needle is up that far, then your system is over full. You also want to make sure that your compressor is actually running. And you could do that by just looking under here. You want to make sure that the inner portion is spinning. This is what it looks like if it's not spinning. Make sure you shut your engine off before you unhook this. To unhook this, you're going to need to lift up on this bottom ring while pushing down on the top. Just like that. If you still have your cap, make sure you put that back on. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. Leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you for watching and have a good one.